Topless planet. You topless planet. You topless planet.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the sound holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the land of new.
Oh my God, this thing is killing me. Sorry, I didn't hear that. I didn't see that. Okay, so now you could hear me. I just spent about 7 minutes talking to myself. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thanks. The darn chat box wasn't working. I got to kind of look over to the side a little bit because things are kind of messed up here. My dog literally pooped on the floor 2 minutes before the show. It was not cool. But since you missed all of that lovely stuff that I just said, and I really said it really well, and there was no one to see it. It was kind of like getting a hole in one, and nobody there to watch it. Yeah. So it looks like okay. So it looks like we may have some issues with the new with the first unofficial unsanctioned Cherry Springs Star Party. It looks like, and it doesn't. There's a slight possibility of this Hurricane Ida sweeping through central Pennsylvania right on Labor Day weekend. Oh, it sounds a lot better now. I did it once before and nobody heard me. But so we're gonna have to kind of watch the weather on that, and if it sweeps through, then it's probably going to be canceled. So hi Jim, hi Tom, and it looks like I only got one viewer. I don't know why, but I guess that's the way it is. I had some issues with my sending of the times and everything, so it's what are you gonna do? So it looks like we may have some issues with the Cherry Spring Star Party, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on the weather for that. So as you can see, I'm flying solo tonight. Looks like everybody has clear skies but me. Mr. Ben Rosen, what's going on? And we got Tom Bramwell, we got Jim's Astro, we got Mark Ellis. I'll tell you. I'm going to throw this out to whoever's watching. You want to come on the show? You want to hang out with me? I'll give you the access codes. You can come on as long as you got a mic and a camera and a decent internet connection. You can come on with me, and I'll give you somebody's code, and you can just jump on with me. But if you want to talk about beginners Q&A stuff, or even if we just want to kind of do whatever we want to do, we can talk about whatever. So tonight's like kind of potluck night. But what I was thinking of, and I've been playing with this thing in my hand for a while, is a lot of people out there want to know how to take photos, and you got a telescope. It's not a great telescope, but it's a good telescope, and maybe you're on an Altaz mount, but you got a camera, you got an IP, you got an iPhone, and you got an eyepiece, and and you want to take a picture. There's something you could do, and there's an attachment you could buy. And I have one in my hand. I actually use it myself, and I love this thing. When I'm doing iPhone, or when I'm out on outreach and people want to take pictures of what's in the telescope, this is really, really awesome. This is the Celestron NexYZ, and this is the version 1. This is not the version 2, but the version 1 is really good. The version 2 actually has a Bluetooth remote control for your phone, so you don't have to hit the phone. And this is kind of cool. And if I got my cell phone here, right? All I do is slide my cell phone in here like this. And of course, this is going to work because my case is too big. There we go. Slide the phone in like that. And there's 3 adjustments. So you can move the phone right to left. You can move it up and down, and I'll turn it back on so you can see that. Move it up and down like this, and you can move it this way to get it closer and further away from the eyepiece. You can move it up and down this way, and it fits multiple barrel eyepieces, which is really, really cool. So I got an eyepiece here. It won't fit something like this. This is not what it's going to fit, but it will fit your normal 2-inch barrel eyepiece. All you do is pop this open a little bit. Pop that open, and then, whoops, wrong way. Pop this open. Now look at that space you got. So now you can just literally put the eyepiece in there, tighten it up so it clamps nice. There you go. And you can take a picture through the eyepiece. It makes eyepiece projection with an iPhone or a digital camera, your Samsung, your Galaxy Tab, whatever. just be careful. There's a couple of things with this, and I know I'm going to get yelled at right now because my expensive eyepiece doesn't have any caps on it right now. But let's take that out. Let's put it back in its case. The case is actually foam lined and everything. So. But there's a caveat to this. So if you have a, oh, that's kind of cool. If you have a phone that's too big, this piece will actually fall out. And this is what'll happen. Not good. But it's easily fixable. If you pull it far back out and you can slide it back into the channel, it's not a big deal. You didn't break it, and it fits right in there. But it's a really, really cool thing. And this is, again, this is a version 1. The version 2 does have a Bluetooth remote control that pairs to your phone. And it works great for you know, for outreach and stuff like that. When you're with people, you just, it doesn't matter what eyepiece, as long as you're not using like a 31 Nagler or a 41 Panoptic like I just showed you. But you can fit, and you know what these are really good for? You could use them for binoculars. You could use them for 1 1/4. You could use them for 2-inch. You could use them even a little bit bigger. But you just want to be careful. The phones, this is a pretty wide phone. This is the iPhone 11. So with a really like kind of wide case, but it works pretty good. So there you go. So that's an XYZ. They make other ones. This is solid, hard plastic, some metal. But let me tell you, if you want something, don't go cheap and get those other garbage ones that kind of move and are like kind of like a broken typewriter. It's horrible. Spend the $64 or whatever it is for this, and grab that. So that's a cool item right there. So what else do you need if you have a DSLR? What do you need? Don't look like that will fit the eyepieces that came with the Edge 11. I don't know what came with it. If you have something that's wider than 3 inches in barrel size, it's not going to fit. If you have like those like old Meade super wide angle, big crazy ones, no, that's not going to fit. But it does fit your normal. I showed you a couple of Teleview Panoptics. They fit it. The Radians, they fit it. You know, so you're gonna have to, you got a really wide group of eyepieces that this will fit. So it's gonna be good. Yeah, they are monsters. So does it have an up and down adjustment? Yes, yes, it does. It does have an up and down adjustment. So if you take a look, where is it here? Okay, so if you watch, so your camera's here. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. The camera's here, across here. Okay, and this guy right here, where is it? And it's black on black, so it's like kind of, this guy right here, this is your up-down adjustment. So if you watch how the camera goes further away, and then closer, and then further away. So it goes up and down. So you got 3 adjustments. That's why it's an XYZ. So XYZ, 3 different angle adjustments. So again, right, left, up, down, and closer and further away. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the addition, I gotta tell you, I want to send this back. The addition of that Bluetooth is so much better because you know us astrophotographers, we're like, I don't want to move the camera, so I'm gonna just touch it very lightly, and I missed it. No, you can just click it, and you don't have to worry about vibrating or anything, which is pretty cool. That's pretty nifty stuff. So I guess I got no takers to come on the show. I think am I really only like live to one person? I don't know what's going on with my Facebook, my YouTube today. Everyone looks like they're on, but they're not on. It's kind of crazy. Let me refresh the YouTube here because it's kind of nutty. Kind of weird. I don't know. But that's the first thing. So you got a DSLR, right? What do you need? You're gonna need a couple of things for starters, and I'm gonna share my website. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened tonight. I mean, I think that everyone's either imaging or something. Something's going on with my feed, where it's not going out. I think everybody is going to the wrong feed because It only says one, but I definitely know that we got at least three on there. So something's not right. Unless if it's just me and Tom. So I mean, me, Tom, and Jim. That's it. But it's pretty odd because I'm looking at the restream chat as well, and it says I got 8 people watching. So I don't know. We got Jason Cousins. How's it going? What else? Gary Hawkins watching from Facebook. How you doing, Bobby? What's going on? We got a lot of people on, so this is pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the first thing. So you're gonna need some things. Bobby's lurking. We got some stuff going on. So let me take a look, and I'm gonna pull up a web page real quick. And if you just humor me for a second, and we'll do. What's going on here? And let's see, T-mount. Oh God, it's just like it's so fun searching for stuff on a website. So I'm just gonna do. All right. So if you want to take a look at this, and the first thing you're gonna need is a T-mount for your camera, and I'll explain this in a little bit. And if I can find my desktop capture. And okay, I'm trying to do everything by myself while talking at the same time, so you're gonna have to forgive me tonight. It's not easy to do. Where is my desktop capture? There it is. Display 2. There we go. All right. So you're going to need a T adapter, and this is one for the Canon. And what this does, go away, Amazon. What this does is you put this on your camera instead of the lens. And you're going to put this on, and it goes into the bayonet just like that. And that slides in there. And then the next thing you're going to need is a camera adapter nose piece. So let's go to camera adapter. Let's see, T42 camera. I can't spell. People are coming in my room. Alright, so it's going to look something like this. Not exactly the same way, but basically what you can do is you're going to put a nose piece on there so you can slide the camera into your either visual back or, somebody asked me the other day on, can I do this with a diagonal? And I would not do it with a diagonal. But they make them all for Sony, for mirrorless cameras. Here's a 2-inch one, which is kind of cool. That's what I was really looking for, and this screws on right to your T-mount. And you put this right in the back of the telescope and start taking pictures. Now, again, you can get also, and I'm going to move this back. And what are we doing? You can move, come on. I'm getting blue screens. I'm getting craziness going on. I don't know what's going on today. But, yeah, so you could use that. A horse walk. People are making jokes over here. So it's like 3 guys walk into a bar, the 4th one ducks. But, and I dropped 3 people with that joke. So, this is probably going to be a quick night because I really don't have a lot to say. So yeah, so that's how you set up the DSLR. You can put that in there. The only thing I would suggest is getting some sort of remote control, either a shutter release or the infrared remote control for your camera. if you're not connecting it to a laptop. So you can click away, take a picture, and then you're good to go. And man, this is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on tonight. We had some issues. We're having some issues tonight. Our stream is not doing well, but we had some issues with internet connection and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize to everybody that's out there. It just is not a good night tonight. So let's see. So that being said, I could show you a couple of things. Let's see. Let's talk about Pix Insight. And let's see if I have. I do. And we'll show you a couple of pictures. Yes, Jason, yes, I'm here. Found the IR pass filter. Nice. Nice, Mark. Good job. And then I'm going to desktop capture this. And here's something that I've been working on. Let's see if I can move this on over to here. And I've been working on the SH2-112. And it's a really cool nebula in there, and all of this is filled with nebulosity here. It's going to be fun doing. This is after DBE already, but I wanted to show you if I can find it. I know I can. So let's open up the original H alpha. Open. Master H alpha. All right, so here's the master H alpha, and again, it's not totally apples to apples, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here, and this is kind of cool to kind of look at. So here is the original stacked version of it, and you can see kind of how the stars are a little pixelated right there, and I believe if I did this right, yeah, okay, so and we'll just change the view a little bit because I'm drizzling now. Okay, so see how this star is nice and pixelated like that? It's very, very, very different. See how nice and smooth that is? So that's the effect of drizzling, and I'll make this the same size so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. See the difference and how much resolution I got back? If you don't know what drizzling is with this, you should definitely start doing it. Start doing it. It's awesome. It makes your images so much more smoother if you're undersampling. This is slightly under. It's really not bad, to be honest with you. But look at the difference of the stars. Look at them. It's crazy. So drizzling is one of the things you kind of do after integration. And you're going to need to dither. If you're not dithering, you're not going to get, you're not going to be able to drizzle. So, yeah, I know that. You know what? I have a whole theme going here with this object. So people older than, I guess, 40 years old will get it. Other than that, you probably won't, unless if you have a father that's a fan. But yeah. So I mean, this is going to be cool. This is only I want to say it's about 5 hours worth of data. So I got 5 hours of each O3, S2, and HA. So I'm working on that right now. So that's kind of cool. I'll show you a little bit more of. That's one of my pictures actually. That's the NGC 7000. That's one of the ones that I've been taking. If you checked out the website, I can show you some other ones, but let's see, it's under C. Where's this computer? This PC. Of course, I can't find my C drive now. Unbelievable. C drive. Completed images. And there's another one. That's my Heart Nebula. Oops, no! That's my Heart Nebula. That's 26 hours worth of data from my backyard in Levittown, New York. All these are from Levittown. Here's one that came out kind of cool. This is an RGB image that I was playing around with. This is M101. I got some work to do on that. The stars are a little blanched and stuff like that, but got some work to do on that. Then I got M4 and Antares, which is kind of cool. There you go. And one more, I'll show you, the Pelican. And there you go. And that's some pictures that I've been doing. And we got 6 people on. So the Pelican is about 17 hours worth of data. This is about 10 hours. That's only about 5 or 6 hours, and that's almost 30. So it's some really cool stuff to work on. But you know, it takes a lot of practice. It really does. Well, I don't see a lot. A lot of people aren't on because I really messed this up. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. Live where? Live where? 27. Oh, come on. I gotta switch this back to. There we go. All right. So, couple of other things you're gonna need with your if you're just starting out. One, and you don't have to go this crazy, but you're gonna need a light pollution filter. You need a light pollution filter. Where is this coming from? It's starting to annoy me. This is an L Pro, and this is from Optolong. This retails for about $200, but you don't have to go that crazy. You could get a Banner Moon and Sky Glow, and that's about $150 for the 2-inch version. And you know, you could get other you know, Orions and stuff like that. You get that for light pollution as well. So feel free to take a look at some of that stuff. That's actually you're definitely gonna need that if you're in a situation like I am. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. I don't know. It must be a problem with YouTube. So I am not sure. It must be dropping signal or something. I am not sure what's going on because it's still showing that like one person's watching. So, oh, now we're up to 3. Chris T had a question. Can I ask your advice about adapting some lens to a ZWO camera? Yeah, sure. It's actually pretty easy, and I think what I do have something here. And where's give me 1 second. And there we go. Okay. So this is actually kind of cool. And what you can do here is this is a Canon. I'll pull this thing off. Don't scream at me, guys. I know it's been a while since I've been alone. I feel so alone. This is a Canon adapter for a ZWO camera. And you got the Canon bayonet on one side, and then you got the ZWO M42 on the other side. So all you do is take your lens and pop it on there, and without breaking it like I'm going to do, click it. Then I got my filter slider. Put that guy on there. And now you still got an M42 on the back, and you can slide this right onto whatever you want. You know, what do I got here? What do I got sitting in my closet? Oh, death here. What's here? I know what's here. Cameras. Cameras are here. And I got so much garbage in this closet. It's like crazy. This is a 120 mini that I could kind of take off here. Oh, I'm tripping over stuff. It's a big mess tonight. And all I do is take off this guy. And now, oh, I didn't take this off. This is a 48. This is a 42. So I just need an adapter for the 48 and 42. If I wanted to, I could do this. I believe this is 42. Nope, it's 48 also. Yeah, so you need a 48 to 42 adapter. The ZWO also sells those. I have it set up on my other camera, unfortunately, so I can't show you that. So you could do an M48 to M42 adapter from ZWO. Very simple. Just attach that and then attach your camera. And then you're good. Ooh. See why lens. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that real quick for you. Can you adjust the F? Do I do any real-time imaging? Yeah, I do. And you know what? I'm actually going to start doing that again on live on stream. So I'm going to start doing that again. I did a lot when I was doing the Heart Nebula. I was doing live stacking on SharpCap, and it was kind of cool. People kept on coming on and just talking shop. It was actually very, very cool. Can you adjust the f-stop on the camera? No, you can't do that. But you could do actually. Well, this is a 200 prime, so I don't adjust anything to it. It's a f2.8, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, f2.8. So I'm not gonna adjust anything on there because the only thing you're gonna be doing is you're gonna adjust your gain, your offset, and that kind of stuff from the camera side. Let's see. You said for Nikon. It's funny that some things are coming through this chat and some things aren't, and it's very, very odd. Your Sheikah lens got some old lens. Oh yeah. You might be hard pressed to find it. I know they make them. I know they do. So it's like the Yashica to Nikon adapter. Yashica to Nikon adapter. Yep, there's a bunch of them online. Yashica to Nikon F lens, that's $72. Yashica CY lens to Nikon F mount, $25. You get that, and that'll work. You know what I'll do? I'll throw it up there for you. Copy. Something like this might work. Come on, go. Oh my god, it won't go on. It must be too long. Yeah, just let's see. There you go. Copy. There you go. You can try that. Can I go Yashica to M42? So yeah, as long as you get to M42, yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. But you know, you got to get it down to that M42. As long as you get a that Yashica adapter for it, you should be fine. But you're gonna have to go. I don't know if you're gonna find that. You may have to go Yashica to Nikon and then the Nikon adapter from ZWO. So you may have to do that. Did you read my reply? Which reply was that, Gideon? If that's what you were talking about the S-Big yeah, Gideon put a post on one of my hi Greg, how you doing? On my on Wednesday's show about S-Big being compatible with Nina now as of Wednesday. Now I'm wondering, I looked all over the place and I didn't see anything on that. Who did the? I don't see any. I don't see any information on that. Dutch face. I have no idea what that is, Gideon. Dutch Facebook page. I don't know what that is. Just send the link. Yeah, I look for Dutch Facebook page and it comes up Netherlands. Yeah, that's exactly the way I would go, Chris. So I think there's no other way around that because Yashica, yeah, great lenses by the way, awesome lenses. But you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that makes a bayonet adapter from Yashica to M42. You're gonna have to go from Yashica to Nikon and then Nikon to M42 or Canon to M42. So, um, Gideon, you're killing me. You're killing me. Contact Nick Hardy. I know that name, Nick Hardy. Um, but I don't know where he's from or what web page or got to give me some more information, Gideon. But as far as lenses are concerned, again, there you go. You got a nice Canon 200L lens, nice wide, and you could even move that down. I got other lenses here that I use for astrophotography. I got my where is it? My Nifty. But one other thing you're gonna need, without a doubt, something you're gonna need no matter what telescope you buy, no matter what lens you buy, no matter what camera buy, you're gonna need this. Some sort of adapters that you're gonna need. So M42, M48, all of that you're gonna need. I got so at 52 to 50. I don't even know why I have this one. 48 millimeter. I think this is the 48 to 42 adapter that we were looking for. No, it is not. You know, I have so many different adapters here. 54 to 48, 54 to 48, garbage. I don't have a 48 by 42 anymore. 48 to 54. This might be it. This might be it. Definitely not it. Not it. But you need one. You're going to need one. Get some more. I know I have one floating around on the other camera. But definitely you're going to need one of those adapters for that. But get M42s and M48 spacers because you're going to need them. Another thing that you're going to need eventually when you're dealing with astrophotography is a caliper. Something that measures to the millimeter. Because when you're dealing with stuff like that and how to get focus, you're going to need to do that. I can't share screenshots on YouTube. You don't need to share screenshots, Gideon. You just got to copy the link and put it in the chat box. And then I can get it. Oh, we're talking about weather on Facebook. We got Gary talking about the weather, about monsoons and everything. And I really hope that the hurricane stays away from Pennsylvania for Labor Day. I was really so excited, and I'm hoping that it does get together and stay away. There you go. Something else that you might need if you're doing any solar observing. This is actually kind of cool. This is a solar observing cap. And when you're solar observing, you know, when you're looking through the eyepiece, the back of your neck always gets burnt or everything. But this has got a nice little cover in the back. So when you put it on, the back of your neck is nice and covered. So it's very, very cool. And it's lightweight, it's mesh, so it's breathable. You don't sweat too much. I actually bought this for the for the solar eclipse in 2017. I still have it. This is a really, really great thing. You know, $15, whatever it was, but it says Solar Observer on the front. Kind of cool. I linked his Facebook address. I don't know where you put it. But anyway, we're gonna close this up in about 15 minutes. I know it's been a pretty crappy show, but you know, sorry. I really was kind of thrown a loop. I had some other things planned, and things didn't work out tonight, so I do apologize about that. Hey, and if anybody wants, I have an Eagle 3 up there. If anybody wants it, call me up. Eagle 3Q I have up there. With I have a battery. I have wires for the EQ6R. I got wires. If anybody wants it, make me an offer. So it's just sitting up there. I know the Eagle 4 LE is 845. I'm not expecting to get a lot out of it, but it's good and it works. So let me know if anybody wants it. Usually I'm a plethora of information, but today it's been a long week, guys. I didn't have a chance to. That's why this whole thing is kind of like so out of whack, because I just didn't have a chance to plan, because I worked already 60 hours this week, and I got to go back to work tomorrow. So it's a tough when you're dealing in retail. It kind of is. But I'll tell you this. All right. Well, since we're not talking about astrophotography, let's talk about sci-fi tangent. How about that? Because that's something I could talk about on the way. So I'm doing a couple of reading, and I'm doing a couple of imaging, and I'm doing a couple of other things. But what I'm doing is I'm getting ready for the release of Foundation on Apple TV. And if you don't know what Foundation is and you like science fiction, take a look at Foundation, because it's really, really cool. Be careful of the mule, but the mule will get you. Trust me, he will. But it's a great story. It's by Isaac Asimov's, Asimov, not Mavs. And he started writing it in the early 50s with the robot novels. And that's what I'm reading now. I've never read the robot novels because it's all connected to this whole, it's like 3 trilogies, like Star Wars was. It's like the robot novels, the Empire novels, and then the Foundation novels. It was like a whole bunch of things. It's about 11 or 12 books now because of the prequels that were put out. But it's really, really cool. It's nice. I don't like it as much as Dune. You guys all know I'm a great Dune fan. You're welcome, Chris. I hope it works out. Hey, listen, let me know if it worked out, because I think that's kind of the way to go. So give it a shot. Let me know if that worked out for you. I hope I could help you out with that. You know, that you're welcome. You know that, and again, that's what we're here for. Beginners Q&A stuff, and you know what, and I'm happy that somebody got something out of tonight's show. I love it. It's great, because you know what I am upset about. I bought this nice banner, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. But this is the banner for the Cherry Springs Star Party, and I kind of made it. It's nice and everything, Astroworld and everything. It's nice, but I don't think we're going to be using it. I think this hurricane's going to kill it. I think it's going to kill it. In all fairness, I mean the September Cherry Springs, it usually is Black Forest weekend, but it's always hit or miss in September. June is the June one, the regular Cherry Springs Star Party, is usually a better chance of good weather. The September one is really hit or miss. I've been chased out of Cherry Springs one September, one hurricane. I forget which one. It wasn't Sandy, but I got chased out. It was supposed to be nice. The hurricane was supposed to make a left or a right, and it didn't. It came right into Coudersport, and it wasn't good. But I'm going to close this up, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize about tonight. I promise you, just so you know, we got a lot of good guests in the lineup coming forward. We have Peter Myers from Optical Structures, and now he's with Woodland Hills. And we also have, we're going to have the writer, I'm not going to say his name because I butcher all the time, the writer of Astro Processing Tool is going to be on, showing us some of his new release that looks like might be coming out soon. And I'm working on getting Warren Keller to show us some stuff on PixInsight. He looks interested, and I think that will round out the year. And maybe somebody from Prima Luce will come on and show us a new product, if at all possible. So that's all we're gonna do tonight, guys. I do apologize. I'm exhausted, and this isn't. I know that we had a great show last Wednesday night. So if you want to check out the Potluck on Astroworld Techie night, check that out. So again, guys, I apologize. Remember, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you on Wednesday night. Have a good night, guys.